In this video, we will start from the basis and ask the question, what is a cell? If you take a piece of plant tissue and look at it under a microscope, you may see these tiny little circles and peculiar shapes packed nice and tight in hundreds. And these are precisely what we are going to talk about. Cells are the basic units of life, meaning they can function autonomously, and nothing alive is smaller than a cell. Sometimes a single cell is able to perform all functions of life on its own. So, we call this kind of cell a unicellular organism, such as bacteria. Speaking of organism, on the other side of the spectrum, there are multicellular organisms, which are made up of millions to billions of cells. Examples include humans, dogs, and cats. From this, we can say that all organisms are composed of cells. Finally, we come to the last sentence, which says that cells are formed from pre-existing cells. It doesn't matter whether we are talking about bacteria or our body cells, as long as they are cells, they have to arise from another cell through cell division. As you will quickly figure out that in the realm of science, there are always exceptions to rules and theories, and the cell theory is no exception to this. In the IB syllabus, you're required to know the following examples. The first one is giant algae. They are called giant because they are unicellular organisms, meaning they are only made of one cell with one nucleus, and yet it can grow all the way to 10 cm tall with relatively complex structure. If the giant algae follows cell theory, we expect it to be made of many microscopic cells, which is not actually the case here. The second example is striatum muscle fiber, which is the main component of our skeletal muscles. It is special because it is made up of many muscle cells fused together into these fibers that stretch to more than 30 cm in length. And basically, what you are looking at is a large structure with many nuclei without any clearly separation, indicating that the nuclei are segregated into individual cells. In this case, can we still say striatum muscle fibers are made of cells? The final example is aseptic fungal hyphae. It is similar to last example in that it is also multinucleated, but obvious separation can be found between said nuclei. This again challenges the idea that all organisms are made of cells. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.